Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bonucci. Maldini. And it's Nedved. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's found a way through. Hernes. And here's Nedved. Neymar. Bebeto. Now Bergkamp. Cafu. And that is out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved with the short one. Oh, that was vital. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice-looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Bebeto. Sao Paulo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, super ball. Picked out brilliantly. Up he goes! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Seedorf. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose! Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, no joy this time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Messi. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Bergkamp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. Messi. This is promising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini puts his foot on the gas. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Time and again they are repelled. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Knocks it into space. Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on... Chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Cristiano. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's netted! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball, and Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar. Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. Showing good feet. Bergkamp. Messi. That's Nedved. A probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. And it's Batistuta. Hoeneß. Nedved. So what can they make of this? Now it's Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. And he's intervened well there.
Sao Paulo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Nedved. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? And Batistuta! Nedved. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Batistuta. Seedorf.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Baresi. Sao Paulo clearly now in lead preservation mode. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Bastoni cuts it out. Drogba. Nuno Mendes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Please join me in wishing.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi.
Haaland! There it is! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Not the most convincing of passes. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Bastoni. And it's Messi. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Delivers the ball. Rijkaard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Dink through. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Seedorf. And that's really well manoeuvred.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Hernes tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Haaland. And he was alert to it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lahm gets into a good position. Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a mistake. He's having a shot! Cruyff touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gullit goes for a shot! it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pinches it off him. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernes. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bastoni. Seedorf hurtling down that right flank. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Haaland. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. That has been slung wide. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Hernes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Messi.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 11, Dumfries.
It's a really well-measured ball. That is lovely. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So having trailed, this to go ahead.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Hernes. Coming on the field is number 23.
And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bastoni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that is a nice touch. It's a good run down the left-hand side. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. Thuram. To Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Hullet. In once more. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Lahm delivers. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos knocks it into space. And this is Hullet.
That's good play from him.
Davids knocks it out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Vitinha could move up a gear here. Vitinha running with the ball. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cruyff. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. Pele in acres of space out wide. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dumfries carries the ball down the right. Steaming on goalwards. Lahm. He has a look up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Time for a change in personnel. Vitinha. Oh, sweet feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lahm gets across. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Okay, interesting. Messi. Now it's Sané. Out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Maldini. Xavi. Nicely spread. Dumfries. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Dumfries. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. That is good strength. Xavi. Xavi goes steaming forward. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Can he get onto this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland is onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Villa. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. It's played through for him. Oh, shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Ball's gone out of play. Pinches it off him. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And now the breakaway. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
He's tried one! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lahm plays it in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Sané clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Dumfries. And it's Seedorf. Haaland. Distributed tidily. Now it's Dumfries. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Now it's Dumfries. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Very nicely done. Played out to the left flank. Lahm, it's a mighty effort! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.